And hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord of the Crocus Skwerl's here with some Opally Dragons.
A very enraged dragon today.
Yes, the dragon is
looking
annoyed.
for a-
The dragon is annoyed, and therefore we're gonna play. And therefore
I'm-
we're gonna
I'm
help him out by
looking for
playing
some
some video
volunteers to
games.
do
How's
some
that sound?
barbecue. If anybody can find a particular politician they would like to see roasted,
We might even be able to pull that off. I'd like to see. I'd probably put you on the spot and have you roast Justine from up there in Kanakistan. Hey there, TA. Welcome aboard, man. I know I don't actually see you very often. We've been doing these live streams at 11 o'clock in the morning typically, but today we are doing one late because doing one late. Why the hell not? All right. So we got a couple hours and a couple 3 games we're gonna do. No, Discord has not locked up, I don't believe. Are you in there somewhere? I was hearing you typing. So we got a couple games to play and some shit to talk about. As all of you no doubt know or should know, if you've been watching my channel for over the last several years, you will know that I have absolutely no truck for censorship. I think it is absolutely pointless and only serves to create more problems than it solves. Bad ideas need to see the sunlight. Why? Because they're bad ideas, and sunlight's a brilliant fracking disinfectant. Could you hear me at all, Mr. Opal? Apparently not. Technical issues on the Opal's end. He better get back in here real quick, like. Come on, Opal. Yeah, I knew you can hear me. Still can't hear me. Okay.
there we go.
That's better.
Yeah, the Western server.
All right. Oh, yeah. You switched this to U.S. Central. I see how it is. What?
Yeah, Western for some reason decided to censor me.
That thing, yeah. All right, give me 2 seconds here, and we will get this. Show Haze Gray and underway. I just gotta find a stick thing for a USB stick, real quick, like on my desk, someone could probably shed a little light on the situation and tell me what the hell I did with it. Okay, don't see it there, don't see it here. Oh, there it is. I found it. There we go. Light. All right. So, how about we start off with getting ourselves kicked off of YouTube China? How about we start with that? Are you for that?
Yes, I am looking for that.
For our first act of censorship that we're going to bitch about today, let's do this one. Yes, that's right, folks. Break out the popcorn. We're going to piss off as many people as possible. Hey, main gun, we're going to talk about censorship.
Yeah.
The Chinese government got all huffy sometime either yesterday or earlier today, and decided they wanted to put a ban down on a video game. Woohoo! And here it is. As soon as the thing comes up, there we go. All right. Welcome to Plague Inc. Evolved. That's right, folks. This game was recently banned on Chinese PCs. They're currently looking for a way to get it back, to get the Chinese players back in the game, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen quickly. What have you been up to there, main gun? Haven't seen you since. Well, okay, I think we saw you yesterday, actually.
Yep. Yeah, he was in the stream yesterday, but near the end. But now he gets to start from the beginning for once, so which is good for him.
Don't worry. The other 2 games we've got are an RPG that I think I may have mentioned on the last stream, and we're gonna wrap up with destroying some Kerbals because, well, that'll be fun. Official scenarios, custom scenarios, speedruns, tutorials. Nobody gives a shit about tutorials. Not for this game. I've played this game a number of times. But yes, my friend, this game has been banned out of China. And we're going to...
I dare you guys to go to China and try and boot this game up.
Yeah, we're so gonna get banned in China.
Yep.
All right. Shadow Plague is single player. What's the Shadow Plague? I'm kind of curious now. Prions, necrovirus. Ooh. So nanovirus, simian flu. There we go. And a Shadow Plague. Triggers a powerful thirst for... Oh, no. Not going to inflict vampires. But untested on humans. Okay, can we affect everybody? Let's go ahead and go with your everyday bacteria. Yeah, you're here at the very beginning.
Well, main gun, we need you here because we need you to fire off some shots. Because
let's have some. Let's see. What are these? Oh, these are
censorship is getting bad.
Oh wow, these are all. All of this crap is locked. That's no good. We can't fucking have that. Rar. We're gonna go for that. We're gonna go for a quick game, and we'll just take the defense. We'll just take it. All right. Pop the start bubble to confirm, or click on another country. Okay, where do I want to start? Because starting locations can be entertaining. All right, Madagascar has a seaport, and it's actually the hardest. This is actually the hardest place to infect. So if you start there, sometimes that helps.
Oh man, I was gonna say China.
I can do that too.
I'm just getting sick of the level of kowtowing to China that's been going on.
DNA points. Woo.
I mean, first we had First we had EA. No, sorry.
Do I get to evolve it some now? Where's my evolving?
No, it was
died. There we go. And we want to do a thing.
It was Blizzard that first kowtowed to China with the my brain's getting all befuddled here. What was that player's name?
We have now evolved airborne. All right, we don't have enough DNA points to do any more damage. So back to the world screen.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're still in stealth mode. Out fracking standing. All right, we'll close that up.
But
evolve your disease.
This game has become the equivalent of Winnie the Pooh in China.
Yeah, I know, right? Winnie the Pooh Part 2.
Yo.
Okay, come on, Madagascar.
Well, I guess we can't really say that it was Blizzard that was the first, because I think Disney and a few other industries were kowtowing to China by censoring out stuff. But that was kind of minor. It was just Blizzard that was the first to actually punish that spoke up for Hong Kong there.
Okay, how else do I want to do this? Symptoms are at the moment mild, but I don't see. Here's the thing: I don't want to do. I don't want to create. I don't want to create mental problems. I don't want to. The sooner it gets Bacterial resilience. Ooh, drug resistance. I like that thought. Heat and cold. Let's start with that.
Yeah, what you need is you need initial long duration. Like the longer you can duration, the more you can actually spread.
Well, I gotta get it. First thing I gotta do is get it off this island. Once it gets off the island, then then it's screwed.
Yeah.
Then the world is the rest of the planet is going to have issues. Haha. There are any number of games like this. This isn't even the original version that I got. UK votes for breakfast. Okay. Wait, what? It's 2020, not 2016. You freaking woo.
Yeah. There's been a few games that have come from Newgrounds. I can't think of it. There was that one that you had to battle that slime. You had to keep that slime.
Something tells me I may actually have a problem. Right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna add rat transmission.
Oh, that's a good one.
We can't move it by a bird just yet.
Well, every time you jump species, the better your spread.
Livestock, that'll be fun. Let's actually go ahead and grab waterborne as well. I don't want to. Okay. There's a shipment in. Let's get one out, shall we? Come on. We have to get some.
Most people might think,
Oh, there we go. We now have loads going elsewhere.
Yeah. A lot of people might think, so what, that this is getting banned in China, but you don't realize how much of an impact that has, because that makes games that kowtow to China more profitable, and thus, therefore, they end up being able to crunch out so-called competition too. So
I'm actually looking.
There's no reason.
What I really want to do is get. What I really want to do is get this into Europe and places where there are major airports. Once I can get it onto all the major continents, then there's going to be a problem. Because once it's on the loose and all the major landmasses are done, then we can actually start creating things. Oh crap! That wasn't good. The damn thing self-mutated. I was not expecting that.
Oh, what happened with the self-mutation?
It's now producing a rash.
So now it's visible.
North Korea. What? Peace rockets. Oh, significant debris caused by the explosion. Of course.
Mangum just looked it up.
Yeah, that was it. Pandemic. That's actually a very old game. So I remember playing that many moons ago.
North Korea rescues space station. Okay.
That shit's hilarious. Oh, wow. Okay.
Though, because of the coronavirus, how it's been kind of spreading, Japan's been getting pretty hit hard about it. There's a big risk of the Olympics being canceled.
Yeah, I was looking at that here recently. Because the Olympics are such a huge thing. Alright, I want... Actually, let's get... Tee-hee. What is it able to do? Oh, I need to get that. The genetic hardening, definitely got to get that. I need 5 more. Come on. More. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's plenty. 5. Yeah, this is turning into kind of a clicky game. Gotcha. And the research speed is... Oh, a reshuffle's gonna be nasty. Ooh. How much do I need for that? 8. Okay. We're actually getting somewhere over here. This is actually going very well so far. Let's get Iceland and Greenland before we go too nuts. Let's make sure I've at least got access to Iceland and Greenland, because all the major land masses are now pretty well screwed.
Mm-hmm.
That's extremely infectious. Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh wow, you got
Yes, I am an evil, vile bastard. Okay, I need more. Fortunately, it seems like we've actually got some opportunity to get more.
At least you haven't infected Canada yet.
Actually, I got some up here in Minnesota.
Yeah, States is an easy target because of all the anti-vaxxers.
Well, you got those down there too, dude. I wouldn't laugh too hard.
There. I'm above you.
And there was a packet that started running around. That was just starting to run around. And let's go for some sweating, because why the hell not?
I like that again. That's awesome.
What?
He said if the Olympics get canceled, the only ones that will show the rest.
Olga Kanafalski wins! Yes, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and... Not in rats. Well, it's actually rodents.
Yeah. But I mean, if we don't put a foot down to this, like, Chinese are getting... the China government, sorry, I shouldn't say Chinese themselves, but the government is getting more sensitive than our SJWs.
Yep, finally spotted, and it's going to be a pain in the ass for him to do the research on.
Oh wow, you're starting to hit China. Yes.
Oh, look at China! That shit's going mental. Fever, skin lesions. Nope. Let's
considering how much we're hitting on China here, don't even think of hovering your button over the enable monetization button.
Okay, drug resistance 2, genetic hardening 2. What's that one gonna be?
All I can say to China is please grow up.
Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. It no longer Now this stuff no longer Now it no longer replicates in the lab. Hi.
Oh wow.
Oh, and now it's creating cis. That's okay. At this point, we've got large enough centers. Oh, we're doing. Oh, look at South America's toast. The Mexicans are getting ripped open.
Yeah, you're just totally smashing China there.
Oh wait, just wait till I'm not done yet. Watch, wait till you see what. Oh, I've got more. Okay, I should have enough now. Now it's time for the fun stuff.
and
Let's get
you're
into the
just you're
lungs.
totally smashing Australia there too. So that's hilarious.
Abscesses. Ooh, anemia. Insomnia. What's this one gonna do? Oh! Well, that didn't even cost very much. Swelling.
Ooh, what did that?
Paralysis. There we go. I want that one. What's this one? Comas.
Oh,
What do to get coma?
go down that route.
Oh, I need more. I need more. I need more.
More. First death in China. Awesome.
Considering it started in Madagascar like a year and a half ago.
Oh, we got TMA here.
Hey, TMA, long time no visit, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, China. This is actually a lot of fun. Oh, we're actually starting to see.
Oh, it looks like it. But China doesn't want you playing this game anymore.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed. Nobody's allowed to play this game anywhere anymore.
Yeah. Xi Jinping doesn't want you playing this.
Oh, come on. We need to get Greenland. I need to get at least some into Greenland.
Because it embarrasses the Chinese people. It hurts the feelings of the Chinese people.
Oh, too deadly. It's too deadly. It's been too deadly for too long. Crap. Well, I don't actually have a problem with cure resistances. I've actually got most of them already.
No, we need to save that dingo poo for something else, for something else that we're about to talk about at some point. Because a particular senator needs to be buried in it.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about the Australians at this point. Up.
Not yet. That's for later.
Oh, and Greenland's gonna get its first load. Check that shit out.
Oh, wow.
We've got a couple countries over here that have infection, but nobody's dead.
Yeah. Oh, you finally.
Greenland, I got him. I got him. Holy shit.
Oh, you're starting to get parts of the one part of Africa that was resisting. Well, at least you weren't.
Dudes, too little, too freaking late. All right, so let's get ourselves. You know what? Let's just go ahead and play whack-a crap. Involve total organ failure. Done. Pneumonia, pulmonary fibrosis, all the fun shit in life. Hi. Hello everyone, I'm Lord Skwerl and I'm a vicious bastard. Nobody saw me coming and nobody had time to fix it.
Killed more than the Spanish flu. Wow. I noticed the number of vehicles is severely decreased.
Well, that's just it. Pretty much. Okay. We are now working better than smallpox. I'm looking at having my first. The first billion's going to be here shortly. Because there's really not much of anybody left. There's really nearly no one left to be infected. Yeah. You might actually be able to save a few people. Oh, it's driving people into comas. Let me go ahead and see if I can. That's all the research hardening we can get.
Because they increase cold resistance. It can infect harder.
Oh, goody.
Oh, Poland's going. There are no healthy people left in the world.
Everybody's got it.
Actually, me my.
Just Rosa dig out, pedal on it, mate, and have a table Foster's. No cure research can take place.
Oh wow!
This is gonna kill everybody. And that black bar there is the number of deaths.
And you said Madagascar was a difficult place to start out with. You slaughtered it.
Guess what, folks? Everybody dies! There are fewer than 600 million people left alive in the world. More DNA. I don't need to do anything else. I'll just let the scenario run itself out. I bet you I can unlock unlock a virus.
Nuclear explosion in Australia.
Failure or sabotage. It's probably a failure.
Yeah.
Because the number of people left alive would just run this. Would any place that's got a nuclear plant would just go.
Yeah.
160 million. 150, less than 150. Come on, let's get them. Let's kill them all and let dogs sort them out as everybody's vital organs turn to liquid shit. This one's for you, Xi Jinping.
Yep. Because apparently hurting virtual people hurts real Chinese.
And it freaks everybody out. So cool. No, this is what happened. This is actually it's not actually a very accurate simulation, but it would suggest that that milder infections could lead to much greater problems.
Yeah.
We're getting down towards the 15 million mark as the last of the people in the world shuffle off this mortal coil.
You know, the coronavirus would not have been as bad if China had stepped up. But the problem is China's more the Chinese government is more interested in image than it is of taking care of its people. And I doubt Xi Jinping will listen to this. Take care of your people. If you take care of your people, you know, people will start thinking better of China.
There is no civilization remaining. Anything that might remotely resemble civilization is now toast. Because you're talking about 2 million people scattered across the entire fucking planet. And I don't know where I don't even know where they'd be, where they're alive. Where people like that would be alive.
Yeah. It should actually get hard. As your population thins, it should actually be harder to infect new people.
Well, they're all infected anyway. They're all boned.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
And with the bacteria, bacteria are actually pretty hardy.
Yeah. The only thing this game doesn't take into account that is a lot of times
systemic infection symptom. Actually, what the hell does that mean? What the hell do they mean by that? Oh. The thing is, I didn't even fill out the entire chart.
You probably don't need to.
Systemic infection. Yeah. Can be fatal. But with 40,000 people left across the entire planet, you don't even have a breeding pool.
Yeah, no.
10,000 is actually a minimal breeding pool. Or at least if you want the situation to keep going. All life on Earth has been obliterated. The world has been destroyed.
Okay, shall we move on to the next thing?
The end plague. Yeah, this is what happens when you get shit. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. When you don't spot it right away. Now, less than a certain ragtag fugitive fleet. You are absolutely correct. The Galactica fleet was actually, well, I think it was about I think there were about 35,000 when it all came to towards the end.
Yeah.
But in just 2 years, the entire world's population went. You give it back over to the trees. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. This is what happens, folks. Mind you, this is not a complete. This is as accurate a simulation as these people can do, but it's not nearly the same kind. It's not nearly going to be accurate enough. Epidemiology is not an exact science. Just because I can do this, a good chunk of this was luck. We got a ship that went out to went from Madagascar out to Saudi Arabia and Australia, and after that it was over. Yeah. Once it got to China, the world was freaking doomed. China's a very large area with a very large population. Those people travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's just China. It's just a game. Get over it.
Okay.
Oh wow! So this is a repeat.
This is a high speed rerun of what happened.
Wow.
Cool. Pac-12 just wiped out the world in 702 days.
Look at how fast it spread through Russia there. Oh wow.
Yeah, no, there. You see how it's actually how it's thinner in some spots? That's because the regions in question are extremely mountainous. Out here over here in Alaska and along the Kamchatka Peninsula, yeah, that shit is. Yeah, probably a good idea there, pal. All right.
Yeah.
Ionized Helix in single player. Woohoo! So, what else have they managed to unlock? What else did I unlock here? Bacteria. I still have not managed to get viruses. So, the next game would have to be bacteria again, unless I want to do like a simian flu, which is actually genetic. Oh well. Genetically modified would, if someone was willing to admit to genetic modification or something, it would make cures a shitload easier. Is that what happened here? I don't know. I find it very entertaining that Australia went down ahead of China, and the Chinese got wiped out in just a few weeks. So we're gonna go ahead and bail. We're gonna go ahead and bail out of this game now that we've blown an hour on it. Or half an hour or so.
Yeah, half an hour on it.
Because we still have to. Because we're going to get into the. We're actually going to get into the primary game, the one we're going to play for the next about hour or so. Hour to hour and a half. But generally, but we've definitely got some ranty shit going on here shortly.
Oh.
So let me find it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start a new game. It's really not. The game in question here really isn't that difficult.
No.
And it was available on Steam.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll give a little bit of time for Main Gun to get back, just in case he might have some.
Well, it's actually going to take a few minutes. It's actually going to take a few minutes to load this up anyway, so screw it.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to take about a minute because I've also got Galactica Deadlock, and I didn't tell Main Gun about that.
Yeah.
And just to show you that we don't just to show you at least that we don't discriminate when it comes to censorship types. We have a couple different things that have been censored recently that are driving us nuts. All right, where's Main Gun? There's too many accounts over there. The Planet of the Apes is the vampire. Yeah, fungus. You know what? Parasites are actually worse. In terms of getting things moving around. Madagascar likes to close its seaport the very instant they hear about shit, which is why I started in Madagascar. They'll close their seaport down those guys in the last set of games just in Pandemic, they just freaked out at random. They say, "Oh, well, there's this thing over here. All right, close the seaport. We don't need anything for outside that bad." All right, let's go ahead and push the magic button here. Now, for those of you who are easily amused, yes, I have actually played this game. I rather like it. I will do the thing with the thing now. But we're gonna put this in story mode anyway. Oh, by the way, Extreme, do not select this. They're telling you not to. You will immediately die in battle if you aren't paying attention. That's right. You could be level 5 or 10 or something, and if you are not paying very close attention, you will get fracking hammered by a pair of level 1s. It is that bad. We're gonna go with the easy version. All right. So we have an anime-based game. What do we got? What do we got in the anime department there, Opal?
Well, there's a particular senator in Australia. Now, it's bad enough that what he's doing, he's initially calling in Australia there for them to completely to immediately ban all anime and have it go through review. It's bad enough that he's doing that, but he went and then wrote a letter to the Justice Minister of Japan complaining about the situation that he sees. And I don't know if anybody has seen the videos on Twitter, but people have posted clips of his speech in Parliament, basically saying that anime is a tool for the how shall we say it, diddlers to groom children, and pretty much indicated that that's pretty much its only use.
Yeah, well, we already know that's outright bullshit. There's been anime, and even the anime style. Thank you for the guy that actually decided he was going to try and copyright the anime style. Having reportedly created it in the mid to late 1980s, despite the fact that the style itself dates back to Hanafuda cards. Up to a millennia ago.
Yep, it's older than my grandparents.
It's older than
my grandparents.
Actually, it's older than their grandparents and their grandparents and their grandparents. Wow. Yeah. A millennium is a long time, folks. I don't have an exact date for you for the original creations of Hanafuda cards, but no. And even then, the idea of exaggerated features was on wood stamps and shit. Going
Yeah.
way the fuck back. There was one that I heard about. I didn't see it, but I heard tell from somebody that was actually in a position to see such a thing. Her father actually owned one of those carved wood stamps featuring a man with a schlong longer than his freaking body. It's just huge.
But the arguments he used are, in all honesty, are a rehash of the ones Anita used and hers, that video games cause sexism, which is a rehash of.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Yeah.
Says, what's your face? Maud Flanders, that's the one.
Yeah. But Anita's arguments was a rehash of a particular senator who wanted to argue that video games cause people to be violent, which is actually a rehash of a much older argument that movies cause people to be violent.
Or rock music, or you fucking name it. This happens once or twice. This happens at least once a generation. Something goes batshit. This is their, fourth or fifth one? What was the name of that disbarred lawyer that was after the Grand Theft Auto series?
I can't remember.
See, now I feel bad because I'm supposed to know this.
Yeah. Well, I'm so bad at retaining names. That's the one thing that frustrates me. And I can just look up a name and then I'll turn around, I'll go somewhere and I won't remember it.
Thompson, Jack Thompson. There's his name.
Thompson.
It took me a second, but I did finally remember it. Jack Thompson, the now disbarred lawyer who kept suing about that. By the way, Opal, are we a boy or a girl for the purpose of this game?
Let's be a girl.
Let's be a girl. Okay. We don't actually get any choices as far as we don't actually get any choices for appearance, so that's a thing.
Sake, because there are no sake fans. Sakura. No, sorry, it's Sakura. Sorry. Because Sakura fans do not exist. Welcome back, Main Gun.
Hey, welcome back to Main Gun. Yeah, we were just there we go.
Yep, the Sakura fans don't actually exist.
I just made that shit up out of freaking nowhere, Mew. All right.
Looks cool.
But I mean, what's up? What is up with that? Yes, you have anime on all sorts of topics, including some that are not very nice in terms of polite society. But again,
right here,
you have to make a point. Again, you got to look at your priorities. If you honestly think this is that anime is used for grooming children, my expectation is that you'd be wrong. Even in Japan, until you can go out and get a fracking job, you're not going to have your hands on that.
Yeah. In one of the clips, he also said that the fact that there were upskirt scenes in some animes was a promotion for shoot, I can't remember it. But he used that as a groundation that's another reason why they need to ban it. Which, if you think about it, if you take that argument, that means in any games, if you can potentially look up the skirt, even figuratively, or even get the idea that, if he succeeds at this, those are going to be next. Because, you can look up the skirt. So that you can become a predator.
So why not just ban the fucking skirt to begin with?
Yep.
I mean, seriously, if you're so concerned with the idea that an upskirt shot could tempt some dude into being stupid. You know, that actually smacks of Islam now that I think about it. It does.
Yeah.
Because the burqa is there to prevent is to keep guys in a position where they can control themselves.
Yeah.
And that's retarded.
Makes you wonder what's going through. Makes you wonder what's going through the mind of the senator, David.
My thinking is that he ran into that he ran into some rape hentai and before he realized what the hell was going on, he was jerking off to it.
Yep. Oh, what really enraged me, Manga, is when he went after Goblin Slayer. Now, okay, Goblin Slayer is definitely anime not meant for younger ones because of the topics it deals with. It was meant for adults. And it dealt with the horrors and tragedies of basically an untamed world, which is what people in Africa have to deal with. They may not actually have goblins, but the goblins are an analogy for the warlord gangs that are out there that do the exact same thing. And it's a way to make you think about just how some people how they have to make do. I mean, it's done in a fantasy way, but it's there to just make you reflect on when the government system you have break down, the horrors that the people have to live through, that they have to make do with, that they have to endure to just live another generation.
Or in some cases, another day.
Yeah. and that one, he directly connected as a diddler tool. As in that this is what they use to prepare them to be diddled. And Skwerl can testify to how ballistic I went in the.
Yeah, you should have been in the Discord, seriously. This dude went batshit. And by the way, Mangun, I am completely in agreement with you, sir. Anybody that would ban Space Battleship Yamato is just wrong. The same would be true of other things. Bubblegum Crisis, Dirty Pair. There's a lot of really most excellent anime that existed from, when we were kids back in the 1970s all the way through to today. And they base a lot on stereotypes, and you do have you have hentai for almost anything. We'll go that way.
Well, even Evangelion. I mean, there's so
Evangelion
many.
got really freaking weird at the end.
Yeah.
They ran. I think what happened is that Gainax ran out of money. Or just the idea of a thing called Gainaxing is. Wow, I can imagine what that did to that. What some poor silly Gainaxing did to dude's libido. Oh yeah, Dominion Tank Police, Appleseed, Black Magic,
Ghost in the Shell.
Most anything by Shiro Masamune. I'm still a huge fan. I haven't seen anything in no bias here. But this guy is on a one-man crusade, similar to the one Jack Thompson went on, and Anita Sarkeesian, mind you. They're getting kicked out of video games. We're slowly managing to throw them off the video games. We've managed to get they're losing the movies. Punk, when they went to the metal and punk scene, the metal and punk scene just told them to fuck off.
Yeah.
Hell, we had a whole big hashtag freaking war thing. We had a fucking meme war over the video games. It sounds like it's definitely time for meme war 2.0. How about, what do you think? Or are we up to 3 now?
Much.
Meme war 3!
Yeah, let's go meme war 3. Because, like, I mean, okay, to those that might say, okay, this is just anime. I'm not as interested in anime. I just play my video games and stuff like that. Well, you know, a lot of your video games, especially anything that comes out of Japan, is going to be based off of anime. You know, and once it's okay to ban anime, well then it's going to become okay to ban any games that are based on anime.
Or use the anime art style. You guys want to lose Trails of Cold Steel 4? You're working on it.
Yeah.
And don't get me started about the change about Atlas USA changing scripts around to make the two just flaming gay guys less offensive. Every gay guy I know had a freaking just they couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, even they think those guys are idiots. They're not pissed off about it. They're God damn. No, I've seen too many people like that.
No.
And actually, compared to some, compared to some of the folks we see in the Pride parades, those guys are freaking tame.
Yeah.
You know, what's up with that?
I mean, if anime and games that have certain things aren't to your taste, don't watch them. Don't play them.
Yeah,
but
you can censor your own personal existence. Don't start pushing it on other people. Seriously.
Yeah. No, don't.
Apparently, this guy had a thing for incest anime.
Oh yeah.
I seem to recall hearing that was a thing. Okay, it disturbs him, but there's live action porn that's supposed to be incest. What's up with that? Hell, there was a Japanese game show based around it.
Somebody mentioned that I haven't seen Picard myself, but somebody mentioned that incest is in Picard too.
So I don't think so. Doesn't seem like.
Yeah. Well, I've seen in a few things where it's never really focused on, but they usually have somebody that has an affection to. Yeah, you don't see it very much in the West, but So, but I can't verify that with Picard. But somebody had said that, so I was like saying if anybody's watched Picard, if they want to verify that or not.
Yeah, please. I've actually seen most of the Picard episodes, and I don't see it. That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. So, but as I said, I mean, like, a lot of these woke shows go into all sorts of weird things too, with weird relationships and stuff like that too. So, I mean, it's like, and I don't see anything wrong with those, I mean, if they want to do those, that's fine, It's just when they want to force them down my throat that I have an issue. Or they want to hijack IPs to force it down my throat that I have an issue. But see, there's a scene right there. This would go because wow, you almost tempted them to looking at their panties. Oh, but just before we get lost, there's one point I wanted to get is like, and that's the thing that scares me the most is like. With the gun argument, to say that guns and movies, video games, and TV shows, give people ideas to go around shooting people. Well, we can obviously see the bullshit that's right. Sorry about the language, but the BS that's right there. But the one problem is a lot of people have issues with incest, and that is very soft.
It's actually a hard taboo in most of the West. a bit
Yeah.
softer as you go further as you go towards the eastern side of Asia, but it's still a taboo,
Yeah.
and part of the attraction of something like that is in fact because it's a taboo.
It's taboo.
Now let me interrupt you here for a second because this is the combat system for this particular game is kind of a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we set up our attacks like you would normally, except that you can chain up to 3 attacks, and you get to see what kind of an effect you're going to have on your way through. Assuming, of course, that you don't miss, or some other shit, or some other shit happens. Let's go ahead and just dump it out like that. Oh, I missed. See?
Oh. But
Let's make sure that little bastard dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna make the fun part of it is once I get control again, I'm gonna make it worse because I can. There was DLC with this game. I'm gonna make it worse.
Yeah. But as I was getting to, since we're past that point now, I was like, the thing, as I said, the big thing with incest is the problem is it's a very vulnerable, very soft target to bait people with, and because a lot of people don't want to back incest, and I can kind of understand to a degree. I'm not the biggest fan of incest either. I'm not as I'm not as like repulsed as some people are. But that's the thing is a lot of people are very repulsed, and it makes them a lot easier to either be silent or agree because they just don't like it. And even though no actual people are involved with this, and no actual living relatives are actually involved in this, that this is purely fiction, it's something they can easily back.
And
And
actually,
that's the part.
in Japan, um, it's in Japan that sort of thing is actually 99% of the time involves step siblings, not those that are blood related,
Yeah,
which is their own way around the taboos. Um,
yeah,
but that
yeah,
being said, that being said, you know, incest porn kind of creepy.
yeah.
I'm not a huge
And
fan. I'm not a huge fan myself. Some people like it, and you know what? If that's their kink, great. Um,
yeah,
just
as long
try not to deal in shit like that with one's sister or
yeah,
brother.
just don't do it. Don't actually do it. I mean, you can have your fiction is all you want. But you see, the thing is it's interesting that that's a soft target because it's interesting that they didn't, and I know why that they didn't go after the rape thing because a lot of romance novels. Guess
Involve
what
such
they
things,
involve?
and in fact, Mingun is
Yeah.
correct here. Incest has been a theme of literature since antiquity. Um,
Yep.
who the hell was it? Um, Opidus. I think that I'm pretty sure I butchered that. But he actually was banished because the fortune that was told at the time of his birth was he going to marry his mother. He and when he finally made it back, that's exactly what happened. Because freaking stupid. And yeah, royalty. Yeah, the amount of inbreeding in the royal lines in Europe, in Western Europe, was actually even Eastern Europe, was pretty extreme.
Yeah.
At some point, I think they were actually all just one great big family. I think it was all just one family at some point. But new blood occasionally arrived in the way of conquerors, but you didn't get to it. That was the exception rather than the rule, because royalty couldn't marry non-royalty. It was just not the done thing.
Yeah.
So, are these themes that can be addressed? Yes. Am I gonna go out of my way to get a bunch of this stuff? Not so much. Hell, you want to go if you want to go there. The Greek and Roman gods had the same frickin' issues.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon in literature. And in fact, is common. It was reasonably common up until probably the beginning of probably the middle of the 20th century.
Yeah.
Was it Mr. Darwin married his cousin? As did Mr. Orwell, I might add. Usually, brother-sister combinations weren't a thing, but we're spending way too much time on this at this point. It's actually starting to disturb. But you've even got cases. You've even got. There are some places where even where this type of relationship isn't actually a problem, or if it's it's still a taboo. But there was one girl. I remember a story from a couple of years ago about a girl whose father had been disappeared either before or shortly after she was born, and she had no level of bond with the guy. But she knew he existed. Well, she went looking for him, and that was a marriage in New Jersey, I believe. It wasn't legal where they were, but it wound up being a thing. There's always been this joke about the South, about the best place to pick up women being a family reunion. Okay. I was at the family reunion. We're cruising for chicks. Oh, I'm gonna say fuck. Yeah, inbreeding jokes. Those are a thing. But how about we move along now?
Sure.
We've still got some video game related stuff. This Australian bastard, however, I don't know where the hell he's getting off, or what he went looking for.
Yeah.
But damn! Please note that there is Pocky on that table. There is. There's a box of Pocky, an actual box of Pocky on the table.
Yeah. We need to send him a clear message of STFU.
Well, no, we don't want to. You know what? What we need to do is exactly what we're doing already. We'll sit here and rant about his ideas, take him apart, because he's really trying to do here is cause a moral panic, and that's not a good day.
Yeah.
I mean, don't we have enough problems without that?
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you people watching are actually following along with the story of the game, or just listening to us blather on. If you are in a
look at this game.
But I will say, speaking of censorship, I'd really wish Tim would pipe down about the whole prepping thing. Not that I think not because it's a bad idea, but because he's just overdone it. On and on. There was a video he did yesterday. It was almost half an hour, and he spent the first half burying the lead by talking about you should really get prepared. I agree. You should get prepared because there's going to be some level of disruption in commerce and shit coming around from coronavirus.
Yeah.
But spending half of a 30-minute video ranting about it is probably a little excessive. That is critique. Yeah. That is not censorship. I can criticize Tim all I want. I'm not going to go to his house and tell him to shut the fuck up. Speaking of people being told to shut the fuck up, there was actually a free speech victory here a little while ago in the British courts.
Oh?
Yup. I remember that guy who was visited work both at home and at work because the cops wanted to check his thinking.
I remember him.
The police were informed by the judge that whilst the thing in question wasn't illegal on its face, which I think should have been declared, the police were a little overzealous in their enforcement.
Yep.
Yeah, my Walmart has Pocky too, and my Safeway does too as well, and yeah, we buy it. All right.
Actually, you know what I get, Mingan? This sounds weird, but there's this seaweed snack that they make. It's these sheets of lightly salted seaweed, and I get them. Sometimes I eat them just straight, but a lot of times I will just put something in them, like flavored rice or a piece of meat, and I'll just wrap it and I'll just pop it in my mouth. And
I make rice balls. I know what you're talking about. I make rice balls out of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's like cheap sushi, basically, like poor man's sushi. But I love that,
Yeah, the little snack chips. I forget the brand name or what the actual thing is called. I might even have some around here somewhere, and if I do, I should grab it. I should try to use some.
Brands. Yeah, there's a couple brands. I get a really cheap brand that comes in a 5-pack, and in Canadian dollars, it is.
That's what Honori is yes. What the actual snack version of it is. The brand name eludes me. Like I've been able to get it at Walmart and a few other places. I prefer to do that myself by cutting up strips of actual nori.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, this is just some cheap generic brand made by a company that's got the initials of TNT. Not TN. Yeah, not that N, but the N's, the also symbol and.
How about drop that in the chat so I can see it?
Okay.
All right.
Like this T. Oops, let's go. Like this TNT. Oh, this
one. Yeah. Wrap salted rice balls with it. And yeah, actually, that's just real. That shit is pretty tasty.
I know. And sometimes I do
the ampersand. I thought you were talking about trinitropylamine there, dude.
Well, I'm so used to calling it and because a lot of times I use it in place of AND.
Well, that's T and T, sir, not TNT. TNT is trinitrotoluene, and that's what Alfred Nobel made.
Well, that's why I was trying to clarify, because I know over the mic sometimes subtle things don't quite come through.
Dynamite! Yes, absolutely. Dynamite!
That's why I said the also symbol, like not the N, that's the also symbol.
It's not the also symbol, it's the ampersand. It's called the ampersand.
Also,
I think actually also has a I think also actually has its own symbol at some point. 4 characters, ALSO.
Yep.
All right. We're just about ready to take control over here on the game, and I'm just gonna make this absolutely worse because it's hilarious. Because it's actually hilarious. All right.
This does look like a good game.
It does. It's amusing in and of itself. So, it's a JRPG, sure, and some people don't like those. This one This one is generally recommendable because they did something new with the combat system, and as you move through the game, it gets more and more. It gains some depth as you go. All right. So starting with equipment. First off, I'm gonna do that, which okay. Now, I actually have casual clothes for this girl, and she looks crap in those.
Actually, I don't mind the uniform. I think the uniform's actually quite nice.
The uniform's actually quite nice. Her casual clothes, she's those pants, they've got to go. All right, how about her swimsuit? Let's have a look at her swimsuit here real quick.
Yep. Oh no, you're gonna attract the male gaze.
I know, right? What's up with that?
Ooh, that's nice.
And you have a little friendship system, which actually has 4 stages for people that are people that are not part of your party. And 9 or 10. I think it's probably 10 for the people that you are going to wind up hanging out with.
Yeah. I was accidentally on the stream, but that suit you had before you went to the swimsuit, that was also nice too. But no, swimsuits are cool. A little basic, but they're nice. They're nice bikini. They're nice bikini.
Well, that's what this is. That's what this is. This is just your basic black bikini with with flip flops. Hey, hold on a sec. Can we? She ran. Colby, why don't you wait for a little bit? Let her calm down first. What? Back up.
Kids, it's the end of the world when they don't get what they want. Wait till they discover Rant.
This is you realizing that the internet can fucking hear you. Please keep it down. They're supposed to hear me. Hearing you is the problem.
Oh.
Alex. What? Think before you act. Okay.
Yeah, my comment says it all.
Think about what's going on. a little self-awareness will go a long freaking way. Because now I have to stop what I'm doing and deal with this. Here, take that with you. That'll entertain both of you. Go. All right, sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulty over here. Yeah. And they're underdeveloped making her promote something. Chest shaming against finance because breast size indicates age now. Yeah, that's another one for you. I mean, I've seen some adult women over 5 feet tall with nothing that they're just they're flat. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. All right.
Yeah, that was my comment. Because the only way to go is with back-breaking boob sizes. You know, because women need to suffer with back pain.
Well, and then of course, if they're too big, then you've got even bigger problems because everybody's going to scream at you for no reason at all.
Yeah. No, you can't win because
Right.
if they're even 1 millimeter. Oh, we got a Zaxter. You missed all the ranting, Zaxter.
Hey, Zaxter! Hello? No, you're not. Fuck off. Yeah, folks, that's it. The BBC wants to know what I think. I doubt they do. I doubt very strongly they want to know what I think at this point. That's right. The BBC was on the phone. They want to know what they said that was their research. That they said that was the research report. I got a censorship warning and removal for this. Yes, I did. And actually, that particular thing belonged to John Ward. It was a video that had been up for quite a while, more than a year. He wrote, it was just like a 3-minute song or some shit. And here in the last day or two, I think it was yesterday, because that's when I took the screenshot, either yesterday or the day before, they took it down.
Yeah, but mostly we use that because Australia wants to take, initially wants to take anime away from everybody. Because they don't. Not only do they want it to be initially instantly banned in Australia, but they want Japan to stop doing it. Make it fill the full old hags.
Crap, that was the wrong button. Damn it. You actually used to playing this game on Switch, funnily enough. This is the PC version. So now so I didn't actually wind up doing as much damage as I would have liked.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. Damn it.
And then Zach, at the beginning, we were also talking about how Plague Inc. is banned in China.
Yeah, that was the best way to start. That was the best way ever.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Wait a minute. What is nobody actually clicked on it?
Clicked on what?
By the way, if you want to make friends with people that are currently playing zombie, you can do that. But you have to want them in combat first. So named critters that are over 50%, you can't actually talk to them. You have to. they're explaining what a treasure chest is.
Oh, I remember what else we wanted to talk about. We wanted to talk about with Reddit.
Oh yes, r/the Donald has been entirely quarantined, and they stripped out most of the existing mods, and are currently taking. And Reddit admin is currently taking applications for new mods. Not the subreddit, Reddit itself.
Yeah, didn't they also go in and remove the existing mods, basically power, so that they
No,
could
they stripped
apply
those.
it to
Some
other
some of those mods were banned.
straight
From
up
what
banned.
I hear, some of those mods were freaking banned.
Yeah.
They were banned from Reddit altogether because they kept sticking posts that are apparently violations of rules that nobody's been able to track down. I think the rule that they're using in this case is, well, we don't like this. They admit that this is a way to influence the election, and they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They said, well, we think this is appropriate. No, it's not. It's nowhere near fucking appropriate.
No. They also made a statement that they think they can influence the election too, which is so many levels of wrong. At least they said. I think if I remember, I'll have to look at the article again. But if I remember it right, they said they were very certain they could do it at least once. And I was like, oh.
What do you mean at least once? This is just them being completely fracking obvious about shit they've been doing for a while now.
Yeah.
Watching Facebook or Twitter posts and people being deplatformed. This is just an extension of that. They've been getting away with it so far. Why not just be fucking obvious about it? Try and stop me, kick.
Yeah.
This is them saying try and stop me, dickbag. And frankly, this is unacceptable. It is, because now they're not only okay with it, not only have they done it, they seem to be completely okay with it.
So I'm gonna go see if I can find. Go copy Go. Don't always trust Google.
Now, please note, I've got 2 down here. Most of the things you're going to fight in this game, by the way, are completely generic.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go get the video. Go find the article.
Oh, there is actually a fun thing that happens with this game. There's a few things that go on with this game. I was just having a thought now, and then I Bidened it. That's right. I said I Bidened it.
You know, here's the thing. If I was an American, there's no way I'd vote for Bernie Sanders. But you know what? With what the Democratic Party's done against him, I'm going to defend Bernie. You know, no way I'd vote for him. But on the same hand,
you'd have to pay me to vote for that guy, and I probably still wouldn't do it. All right.
Yeah. But I'm going to defend his right to be the leadership of the party, since the vast majority of the party, of the people of the party, want him as the running candidate.
Actually, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity for me to disabuse you people on parliamentary systems of the nature of a president. They are not, in fact, the leader of the party. In fact, very nearly never are.
Yeah.
They're the ones setting policy for the country as a whole, but they are, and they have their own individual biases based on the people that they beg to give them votes. However, they're not actually the leadership of the party. I mean, it's not like Boris Johnson being the leader of the Conservatives as prime minister.
Yeah.
Because the federal system sets it up completely differently.
Yeah. No, I didn't think that. I just knew that the people that were the people that have declared themselves Democrats or identify as Democrats were all voting that they want.
Well, some of them have been, and others have not. Guess this is where this one comes in handy. Boom! Right over the side there. That actually makes you vulnerable to most everything else. And you're the higher level one, so I want to hurt you. I want to hurt you more now.
Hey, Skid Row. Long time.
How you doing, Skid Row? Yeah, really. Yes, I'm doing this. Why? Because I can. That's all right. We're gonna be switching this up here, and I'm gonna see what I can do about the hell. Oh, he popped the barrier right back up. That's what happened. Bastard. Die. All right. There we go. That's better. Hey, so what you been up to, Skid Row? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
I got an opal. I got an opal dragon, and I had a Zaxter at least for a little while.
Yep.
A bunch of fun stuff going on in here. All right, that takes care of you. Boop, and let's get most of you knocked off because why the fuck not? So, in case nobody's figured out what my rules are on censorship, it's wrong. Bad ideas deserve to exist because the worse the idea, the more likely it is to get hammered when people actually get a good look at it. There's an idea that is banned, removed from the public consciousness and people, amongst other things. That's why the deplatforming thing pisses me off too. That are removed from the cycle or removed from public consciousness. We don't actually have a chance. We don't have an opportunity to criticize or debate with these people, and as a result, those things going way underground tend to create their own problems. They get in there and they fester, and all of a sudden you got a bunch of people running around that are all holding this opinion, and you have no idea where the hell it came from until you get smacked with it again.
Yep. Yep. It's been pointed out many times in many different ways. You know, I mean, you may think this may not affect you. I don't like this, but it's scary how many things are connected. Because, like, I mean, it says anime. You know, I mean, anime comes from manga, so that's comics. But also
those even came from the Hanafuda playing cards we were talking about a while back.
Yeah, yeah, and those spawn video games, and I mean,
and some of them are really good.
Yeah, media has a big connection, you know, and I just don't like
All right, give me just a second here. Nice. Best of luck with that. Yeah, that's actually, I'm kind of hoping that does hold up for you. You may actually run into problems with federal law involved with that. But yeah, I hope that actually. I really do hope that works out for you.
Definitely. Well, he might be in a location where it's become legal.
Well,
So
that's
he
just
might.
it. You're talking about pushing that stuff onto the internet. CBD oil is
Yeah.
valid in a great many places, but you can still have your shit removed, and your channel struck for it. So be careful.
Skid Row, lots of games. I mean, Skwerl's a lot more for a lot of the AAAs. Though there's a lot of A games I'm looking forward to. There's the Trials of Mana I'm looking forward to. He's going to be doing. Oh, sweet! And, oh, right, I forgot you were Canadian. Awesome, another Canadian. But Skwerl's going to be doing the new Final Fantasy VII.
It's hard to keep.
So
It's hard to keep up a monologue like that. Yeah, I know.
I'm looking forward to watching him play that because I can't. My brain won't let me play those games anymore. So I will enjoy the game through Skwerl.
Of course you will.
If he gets a copy, if Zaxter gets a copy, I'll have to show up at it. I'll have to show up on his streams more often.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to run for office. That just sounds like way more trouble than it's worth. All right.
Yeah. But you pre-ordered Doom Eternal. Yeah, you pre-ordered Doom Eternal, so you're going to be playing Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal. What else we got coming up? What else do we have coming up in that neighborhood?
Yeah.
There's I don't know. We've got 3 or 4 games inside of a week towards the end of next month.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go ahead and create a new save right there. All right. So I think we are actually gonna kill this. I think we're gonna kill this game here and go to. Yeah, FF7 remake is on the pile. That one's coming. We will have that here.
Yeah. Let's see. Just trying to think. I forgot. Yep. No. I'm gonna watch Skwerl die over and over again and mock him every time.
So will Draki and Mr. P. They're gonna love that shit. Who knows? I may do a long stream just because. All right, guys. That's it. That's it for those. How about some catharsis? Anybody up for some catharsis? Because I got some of that too.
Let's wind down here.
Huh?
Let's wind down here. Unless anybody's got some more censorship that we've missed that should be talked about.
There's all kinds of censorship out there. We just got to find it all. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Actually, Skid Row Trash, they have not changed the thing about the parts. Mostly because the game is much bigger. The game, the way they remade it, is going to be much bigger. What I expect to get at this point, because the game we're getting is the Midgar section. The next segment, I believe, will be what was most of Disc 2. For the original version. We'll probably get that next. Although right now we're probably looking at 100 gigabytes worth of install. Hey, NA, how you doing, man? We thought we'd do an extra spare stream just to bitch about an Australian bastard and the Chinese not giving us and the Chinese banning video games. We can't have that.
Yeah. And Reddit threatening to manipulate the elections too. Don't forget about that.
They didn't threaten to manipulate the elections. They went all out on that shit. Yeah. They did. They went all out on that shit. It's like, what the unholy fuck? FF15. We're actually looking at 100 gigabytes for the PlayStation 4 version. And you've probably got all the DLC, Skid Row, for Final Fantasy 15. That's going to be way more.
Yeah.
Because I think the base install for 15 is like 80. And then if you get all the DLC, it goes way the fuck up. I still don't own most of the DLC. I just don't. All hail our Lord of the Dread Lord of Bacon.
Yep.
Yeah, main guns. Yeah, 162 gigabytes would take forever. I'm willing to bet that not only does he have a really super high speed internet access, but he's got a large hard drive he can just throw away. I'm guessing that's. Would that be the PC edition there, Skid Row? Well, I wouldn't, dude. That's what you get for getting the 4K for the 4K resolution pack and all. Believe it or not, NA, I have a miniature tower of power right here, which is a PS4 Pro, an Xbox One Slim, a Wii U, and a Switch, just all sitting right here, one on top of the other. And do we still... Okay. Okay, that was me buffering. I need to stop doing the retarded thing. Forgetting the parachutes! Oh, wow. Dude, Dude, that is like super cringe. Here I thought... what was it? Shadow of War was horrifying at 110 or 115. Don't get me started about Street Fighter V. That was way too big. We're also looking at trying to find whatever funding we can for Resident Evil 3. It'll be the first time I've played the game ever, even though I think I actually own a copy of it for PlayStation, which I think I'm only able to play on my Vita at the moment. Vita and PlayStation 3. We're still waiting for some idea of the specs on the PlayStation 5. Although it's looking more and more like the Xbox Series X will probably may actually be a little bit more solid in terms of technology. But again, more solid in terms of technology doesn't really make a difference if you're the Wii, the Wii U, or the Switch for that matter. None of those machines is as powerful as the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, and that's actually been, or in the case of the Wii and the Wii U, capable of doing all the things that were part of their generations. The PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2. So, yeah, man, I kind of figured you were going to be one of those silly, that you were going to be one of them skinny guys. Thin, muscular, and ready to get out there and. I probably won't be. I probably won't be able to buy a new system on release. Okay, we have finished loading all of the expansions because we have a full set of those. Oh, again? Yep. Oh dear. Which one was it? NA? Come on. Which one was it, man? You gotta tell us now. You can't just leave us hanging like that.
No. But unless I win the lottery, I can't afford to get a new system right away. I should probably upgrade my computer at some point, but I can't afford it.
Well, that's actually believe it or not, I've got to do upgrades for this beast. I need more. I need a bunch more RAM, and I need a new processor chip. And those are going to be issues. Even though right now the processor chip I'm looking at's down under $500, it's still a lot of fracking money.
Yeah. I can't wait for this one for Kerbal 2 to come out.
Oh, Kerbal Space Program 2. Oh wow, I'm waiting for an announce on that. Trails of Cold Steel 3. That was the other one we had for PC. That was the other one we had going on.
Right.
And that's the other one we had coming up.
Yeah.
Play missions and mission builder. Let's. All right, I think. Oh, we could do. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. Let's go back to Kerbal. Hashtag Kerbal Lives Matter. We haven't played this game for fracking ever. Oh wow, dude. Oh yeah, $500 for the original X-Bones. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, I actually bricked. I have one of the slim units now because I bricked my freaking X-Bone. There was an issue. Nobody's gonna bleep me on bleep tube. You bleeping bleepers bleep that. Yeah, that sounds about like what they're. You know what? If they had the option, they'd do that to me. I'd be willing to bet they probably could if they really felt like it, and anybody wanted to go to the trouble. Alright, let me see.
Oh, I feel real bad now because we've done all the ranting now, and everybody's coming in now.
That was the high orbit. Which one do I want? I want one of. There's some of these I want. Ooh, Moodle one. Okay. Where's that critter I made? The Kerbal Slayer.
The Kerbal Slayer. Uh-oh. Are you promoting genocide with this game now? Oh, better ban Kerbal Space Program. Genocide.
I would wait a couple years for the next generation. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to have to try to lay my hands on a machine as something resembling as quickly as possible. That's the last auto stage one. Let's try that one. Oh, it's the death egg. I was looking for the death egg. Where's the death egg?
Yeah. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And then write a comment about what you think. Tom, after you rewatch it, write a comment about what you think about what we said.
Oh shit, that's right. It's gonna be.
And if we missed anything.
Back to the vehicle assembly building. We'll just grab something. Yeah, that's it. We'll take that one.
Yeah.
We'll start with this and then modify the shit out of it. Because as you can see, we've had. This here was actually designed and intended to. Oh, that's actually a battery pack. Oh, I did put parachutes on this. Yep, parachutes and everything.
Skwerl, I was just reflecting on all the things all the various times that they tried to come up with a moral mechanic to ban stuff. They're literally throwing, they're throwing the noodles at the wall, trying to see what sticks. And
yeah, well, apparently
yeah.
Donald Trump sticks.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, that one didn't do very well. They screamed and.
I have no idea what that moon landing something or other. Kerbal is flat. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Not even 100% sure what language that's in.
So.
Actually, where is Kerbal Engineer? I should actually have it available to me.
But
let me make sure I've got all my Delta V stats. Make sure I know what the Delta V looks like. Pop that back up there. Yes, I have. Oh, there's Kerbal Engineer redo. Perfect. That's what I wanted.
I guarantee.
Thrust to weight ratio 2.45. This thing's gonna fly off the bracket bad. It is.
I guarantee you, if they finally get their claws in one area, they're gonna go for the rest,
Of
and
course they
it'll
will.
eventually
That's
come down to
aren't those the rules? And
yeah,
this is not. This is set up for. Oh, I know why it's set up for landing like that. That was my actual stock orbiter. That's my stock orbiter design with Science Junior under it. Okay,
yeah.
let's go ahead and launch this bad boy and see what the hell we get, because this is going
Yeah.
to. I'm gonna. I don't know if change. They've made some changes in the physics, so I'm kind of expecting this to go boom, and not in a good way.
Yeah. Well, it
Like
happened
I
with
stepped on one
PC.
in the shower. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Squick. Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
I've never used. I've never ever used MechJeb or what? No, what is
Well,
it
I don't
called?
actually have. I don't actually have. I don't actually have because this is not a sandbox version or not a sandbox game.
Ah,
I don't
ah,
actually have MechJeb on board at the moment. Or excuse me, I've
okay.
got MechJeb. Excuse me, scratch that. I have MechJeb on board, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna do me a damn bit of good except to tell me what my specs look like. So, all right, Jeb, time to die.
Oh, okay. I know this is kind of like massively off topic, but did you hear about that flat earther that died in his steam powered rocket
Oh,
launch?
did that guy try that? Try it again and then got
Yeah,
squicked? Oh wow, that's no
yeah.
fun.
He went splat. Yeah.
When did that happen?
Um. Oh shoot, I
So
remember. I'm gonna
why?
post it
When did
now.
that happen? And why didn't anybody freaking tell me? You people are supposed to tell me about these things.
So sometimes I watch it on the out in the living room, and then I get watching everything else, and I just forget. Let me see if I can find it. Red bike.
Yeah, Mad Mike, that's the guy. I
Yeah.
was not aware that he'd actually gotten clearance to try it again. Never mind, actually.
He wanted to go up. What was it? 5,000 feet or not meters or something like that.
Yeah, I think he was I think he was actually trying to get. I think he was actually trying for the whole. I think he was actually trying for 5,000 feet. Wow, this is. Wow, there's some shockwave going on here. Now to throttle this up.
There's the video talking about it.
Actually, drop the nose a bit. Come on, keep the nose down. I need to slow this
Yeah,
up while I get speed.
I'm assuming that's the California desert. It crashed into the California desert.
Was it the California desert?
Yeah.
Well, I would think so. Actually,
got.
yeah, I would think so because that's where he was. That's what he was trying for.
Do a search. See if I can get more information on that. Just give me a moment.
We're trying the single. I'm actually trying to do this. I'm trying to get some kind of an orbit out of this without actually getting too far. Shit, I'm so off course.
There we go. Yeah, you take off in California. Yeah. Oh, is there? I'll have to look it out. I know. I just saw a video of somebody talking about it, and I never thought to go look up a video because I was watching so many things. So
Point the spacecraft at the freaking ground. Ah, screw it. I'll just circularize it. I'll give it. Okay, we are now at orbital velocities. And let's get our periaps up just a bit more.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it was because he didn't have good enough parachutes or whether his parachutes failed.
My money would be on parachutes failing, but
Yeah.
honestly, the other way is just as good. All right, let's
Yeah.
break out our map. Let's
I think
break out our map screen. We do actually have a proper orbit, and we still have a bunch of delta. We still have a whole bunch of liquid fuel here. We're gonna have all sorts of time. We're gonna have all sorts of time to do this. We have to go all the way out to Apple Apps though, which is not going to be my idea of a fun time. Um, add a maneuver. Nope, that's not the way I wanted to do that.
Boy, the names they choose for some places, I tell you. Barstow. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Could be worse. It could be a town named Barstool.
Yeah, I know, right? What's up with that? Okay, back to the target. 143 meters per second to do that. And let's see if we can get that out a bit more. I might actually, you know what? I have enough fuel. I could probably get to the moon. I could get there. I wouldn't want to, but I could get there. All right.
Probably.
259,000. How much Delta V do I have left? I still have. Wow. Yeah. Stage one still has enough Delta V to get me to sling old Jeb here, clear the hell out to anywhere I want to go. All right. Well, let's set that as the target. Oh, can I get there?
Oh, I was wrong. It was feet. It was like 5,000 feet he went to. Oh,
Yeah, well, that's
which
about
is
what I figured. They actually did
yeah.
some. They actually did some real work here.
Yeah.
Start to burn and. All right, let's get ourselves up to.
Tom Tom. LOL.
But wait, gravity isn't real. Yes, it is. And in
Yeah.
fact, if you wanted to, if you couldn't get a more graphic description of this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, back to. Uh. All right, where'd it go? There should be a way to just kind of warp over here.
Oh wow. Interesting, Skid Row. I did not hear that. I'll look that up.
We'll warp to there, which will get me a lot closer to Apple Apps on the burn. All right. What are you talking about? Starting a burn in 2 hours? I'm not starting a burn in 2 hours.
Oh, something that we can mine. Cool. We just have to go to it and start mining.
I missed my burn.
Maybe we can build our own homemade rocket and go out there and mine it.
Holy what the hell? Okay. So we are just about set up. How the hell we wound up how we wound up in that screwball configuration? I will never know.
Neither will I. Oh.
We got about 30 seconds before this burn starts. Let's see. And while we're at it, I think we're gonna see what we can do about trying to hit the moon from here. You can tell it's been a while since I played this.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a long while since I played it, so.
Marie's been gone.
Good one, Tom Tom. Never underestimate an ant. Ants get everywhere. We humans think we rule the world. No, ants do.
All right,
Don't
that
believe me?
circularizes our orbit. Let's let's work ourselves out to the target. And this
Just
node
trying
can
to-
now
just-
track off.
But you haven't had any major
Okay, so how am I going? Now let's see how we can. Let's see how we can best plot this. Okay, where is our periapse? 604. Rack me. Actually, it'd probably still be best to do this from Apple apps because this is as far out as possible. All right, that gets us where I want to go on. Come on, I need an encounter. I need a very close encounter is what I need. Not that close.
I'll bring you a whole 6-pack of Canadian beer.
Hey, where's mine, you dick? Oh, that's
Well,
why
Mangan's
I'm
gonna
not getting.
Mangan's going to shoot my homemade spacecraft up to the new mini moon. And with the precious metals I mine, I can always buy more Canadian beer.
Would probably help if Canadian beer wasn't cheap crap. Okay.
Our beer is stronger than yours.
Doesn't mean that it's any that it doesn't mean that doesn't mean very much. See, here's my actual problem is that I'm off the ecliptic at the moment. There's the closest encounter. Can I get this down a little bit maybe? I'm still getting an encounter here, but it's not a very good one. And this is going to take a weekend. What's our closest approach? Okay. How to do this? This is where I'm going to run into a problem. Because I am not a rocket scientist. And I do not want to sling Jebby out completely out into space just yet. Believe it or not, this is actually a failure of my piloting skills.
Yo.
Something tells me I'm going to have to take what I can get as far as an encounter. I'd really like to just point in the right direction and say, fucking go. Okay, we are going to come out above this. Fine. Okay, we got a burn coming up in a little bit. I'm never going to just point the spacecraft at the moon and just go for it. There we go. Well, I noticed where the hell out. I just don't care. All right, let's see how we're doing here. I'm not going to hit the moon. No. Because I'm headed straight for it as it is now. And without any kind of thruster control, I'm just going to head clear the hell out of here. You know, I could actually do something really seriously crazy. All right, let me see what I can do here. Oh, we're still in the neighborhood of Kerbin, so how about let's do this. This will send us to retrograde, which if I do a mean thing,
You haven't crashed and killed those Skwerls?
Yeah, I need to do that. I really want to. Anybody remember the keyboard that keyboard shortcuts for that cheat thing?
I think it's something like either Alt F12 or something like that.
Might be.
Or either that or Control F12. I can't remember. It's been ages.
Screw this. We're going to revert back. We're going to revert to launch, and we're just gonna kick the crap out of this guy because why the fuck not? All right. See if I can actually get. Maybe I can get the shockwave to destroy the spacecraft. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I know you can.
I'm watching the wrong way. Ooh, look at that. The screaming torch.
Shit. Ran out. I ran out of fuel. Okay, no more fuel in those. I see you. I see you met my ex. Yes. I'd be willing to bet we have. Or at least someone very much like her.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Overdid it.
Oh, now you're plunging down.
Hey, Jeb.
Oh, now you're in trouble. Now you're in trouble. Oh, you're not going to get the blue flames now. I'm moving so fast you get blue flames.
Well,
Oh, they're dying off.
back to prograde. Thank you. The prograde orientation is actually slightly down. So who votes to give old Jeb here a chance at actually making it into the sky? Because I don't think he's I don't think he's that good. I really don't.
Yeah, because we all know China's the only one allowed to let its citizens die.
Because physics engine.
Yeah, because you got to protect those fake.
Because actually, we're about out of liquid fuel. This was repeatedly not a good idea, especially when the spacecraft decided it was going tits over tea kettle. We actually lost.
Oh. Yeah.
Jeb's
a little panic. Oh,
Jeb's
he's still alive.
Oh, he almost hit the G limit. Damn! I was hoping I'd get him. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I'd hoping he would actually hit it. Crunch. So that big ass rocket that we got into an extremely high orbit the last time, yeah, didn't make it this time. Nope. I don't think there are. Okay, how about a crew report while we're here?
Oh, you
no science for that.
You need to take an external report.
EVA report, it's called.
Yeah, that's it. EVA.
EVA report. Nothing over there either. Helmet off.
I'm free as a bird.
I don't think I've got. Even if I deployed his chute now, I don't think he'd make it. We'll give it a go. What the hell? Here's as long as I don't.
I forgot they had parachutes.
They do actually have parachutes. As long as I don't push this blue button right. Oh shit! As long as I don't push that blue button right there, I'm okay.
Yeah. See, what is his descent speed? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, there it is. He's only going 57 meters per second.
Yeah, that's not too bad. We're okay with that.
Sonic can move faster than that.
What? Oh, he's got
Sonic
an
can move
inventory
faster
button.
than
What the
that.
hell is that shit? Maybe if I put his helmet on, he'll actually cancel. Maybe he'll survive.
Skwerl, that's actually
Boop!
that's actually more difficult than you think.
Jeb, you wacky bastard. What the hell did you... Okay.
Oh.
I call bugs.
Is he? Yeah, is he invincible or something?
I don't think so.
Did they ambush us from being able to kill our Kerbals?
Starting to wonder. How about a surface sample? Oh, I got 12 science out of that. Okay, fine. Be that way, you punk. Who can we... let's take your helmet off, pal. Fine. Recover the vessel. Unfortunately, Skid Row, there are not, and I need to rebuild the death egg or something. And Jeb recovers mighty quickly. I don't, and of course I don't have enough tech to fit to wrap that off. All right, guys. Apparently, we're not going to get to blow this poor bastard up. It's hot and uncomfortable, they said. Yes, yes, it was. All right. Well, I remember this beast, the Gravity 2. Shit. Okay, Jeb, let's go for a ride. How's that work again? Oh yeah, gravity. Fucking retard, gravity. Have you ever heard of fucking gravity? Gravity! All right. Because I don't think this... The new anti-criminal discrimination patch. The point of these things is to kill the... part of the point of this game is to kill these fucking things. Oh, look at that. Apparently I tore up the runway at some point.
Oh, right, I forgot they added building damage.
Yeah, that was a while ago, dude. I tore that shit up
I
hard.
just forgot. I totally forgot.
See, the problem, of course, is we don't actually have enough Delta V on this thing. Oops. Check your staging.
Yes, reserve shoots are just a waste of money.
And time. And everything else that you could possibly want. I seem to have forgotten my staging.
Yeah, I can see.
What is the damn thing? I can't get him off. I can't get him off of here. He's going. He's headed for the water now, and not in a good way. Okay, then I can't get it. I can't get him off. Oh, finally, he's off his damn booster. Fuck you, you little bastard. Now you're done. You are going to die before we finish this, Jeb. See ya. Okay. It says on page 40, page 47. I'll give you page 47 here in a minute. All right, guys. Jebediah is officially dead. We're good to go now. that wasn't nearly as satisfying as blowing the freaking rocket up on the pad, but screw it. You know what? Maybe we'll come back to it on Saturday and blow him up and do the whole blowing him up thing properly. How's that sound?
Sure. Yeah.
Surprise
He's gone on
mechanics.
for 2 hours.
Surprise mechanics. There's some words. There's a pair of words in a sequence I haven't heard in a while. Surprise mechanics.
But yeah, you guys will have to check out the rant we did earlier, Rod.
Back to the VAB so I can kill the freaking game.
Yeah. But yeah, we've gone 2 hours here, so.
Well, we're over 2 hours. It's like after 10 o'clock where you are, and I still have to make the wife and I dinner. So we're probably I should probably frack off. Quit to the main menus. Died in a swimming accident. Yeah. No, he survived. How the hell did I manage to drop Jeb at like 60, almost 60 meters per second, and the little bastard survived? I want to know how that works.
No kidding.
I'll bet it was part of the patch that they censored. Ha!
Yeah. They got tired of us killing Kerbals.
Yeah, I know, right? What's up with that? See, the thing is, if I hadn't ripped through as much fuel as I had, I'd have been all kinds of okay to get. Yeah, you're gonna have to rewatch the ranting part, Tom. It wasn't just me ranting though. Opal had a hand in it too.
Oh yeah, I had him.
He was the one that decided to report on the Australian dude.
Yep.
Australian senator of idiocy.
Oh, massive idiocy. The only thing that scares me is he may have picked some vulnerable or some tempting bait for people to fall for.
Yeah, well, if you're going to start a mortal panic, at least do it right, you know?
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be it for us. Sorry about the impromptu stream. Yeah, we had some shit we had to get off our chest, so we figured we'd subject you guys to it for no reason other than we could.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Or at least scream into the void.
All right. We'll be back on Saturday morning for you. But between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane,
and keep your games censor free.
Yeah, keep everything censorship free. Not just the games. Let's talk the comic books too. We got all the extra bullshit there. All right, folks. Seizure.